ओम वक्रतुंड महाकाय
ओम वक्रतुंड महाकाय
सूर्यकोटि समप्रभ
सूर्यकोटि
समप्रभ
निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव
निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव
सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा
सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा
सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं
सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं
वरदे कामरूपिणि
वरदे कामरूपिणि
विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि
विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि
सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा
सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा
साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दम्
साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं
परमार्थस्वरूपिणम्
परमार्थस्वरूपिणं
तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारम्
तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं
प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्
प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्
वागर्थाविव सम्पृक्तौ
वागर्थाविव सम्पृक्तौ
वागर्थप्रतिपत्तये
वागर्थप्रतिपत्तये
जगतः पितरौ वन्दे
जगतः पितरौ वन्दे
पार्वती परमेश्वरौ
पार्वती परमेश्वरौ
येनाक्षरसमाम्नायम्
येनाक्षरसमाम्नायम्
अधिगम्य महेश्वरात्
अधिगम्य महेश्वरात्
कृत्स्नं व्याकरणं प्रोक्तम्
कृत्स्नं व्याकरणं प्रोक्तम्
तस्मै पाणिनये नमः
तस्मै पाणिनये नमः
वाक्यकारं वररुचिं
वाक्यकारं वररुचिं
भाष्यकारं पतञ्जलिम्
भाष्यकारं पतञ्जलिम्
पाणिनिं सूत्रकारं च
पाणिनिं सूत्रकारं च
प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयम्
प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयम्
ॐ सहना भवतु
ॐ सहना भवतु
सहनौ भुनक्तु
सहनौ भुनक्तु
सह वीर्यं करवावहै
सह वीर्यं करवावहै
तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै
तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै
ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः
ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः
So far we have seen what is Vyakaranam. Vyakaranam is Shabda Anushasanam. Sadhu, Asadu Shabdebhyaha, Sadhu Shabdanam Pratakkaranam Atava Sadhu Yena Shastrena Sadhavaga Shabdaha Nyapyante Pratakriyante Asadu Shabdebhyaha. That Vyakaranam. That Vyakaranam is a Shastra, Shabda Janakam Shastra, producer of the knowledge of the words which are sadhu, which are proper, which are grammatically, syntactically correct. That Shastram which produces such words, it is called Vyakaranam, we saw. And Vyakaranam, as we saw, it is comparable to the mouth of the Veda Purusha. If Veda is looked upon as a person, the mouth of the Veda Purusha, the person is Vyakaranam. Vyakaranam, Mukam Vyakaranam Smritam. Then Veda Purusha, we saw that there's Vedanga, Veda Angani, Shiksha, Kalpaha, Vyakaranam, Chandaha, Niruktam, Jyotisham, Iti. So among that one is Vyakaranam, important. That is comparable to the mouth, the Mukam of Veda Purusha. Vyakaranam said to be the Mukam of the Veda Purusha. Mukam Vyakaranam Tasya, Veda Purushasya. All this things we have seen, just a quick recap. Two types of grammars is there. One is Laukikam and Vaidikam. We are going to learn Laukika Vyakaranam. And the grammar here is the system, what we are going to learn, Ashtadhyayi. Panini Maharishi's Ashtadhyayi, the grammar system is prescriptive or descriptive. It is descriptive grammar. The grammar written for the existing language. Not that the grammar came first and then the language. Not like that. It is for the language, existing language, the grammar system was written. Right? That's why for natural languages, it will be like that only. Not only for Sanskrit, even for other languages also. And as we saw also, there are many Vyakarana systems before Panini Maharishi. Aindram, Chandram, Kashakatstam, Kaumaram, Shakatayanam, Saraswatam, Chapishalam, Shakalyam, Paniniyakam. Among that, the currently existing, the most famous one is Paniniyakam, Panini Shastram, Ashtadhyayi. The Grantha, the text written by Panini Maharishi, the Vyakarana Grantha, is called Ashtadhyayi. It is called Ashtadhyayi. We will see that. So, Ashtadhyayi is a currently available grammar system. And it is widely used, most famous. Then, two types of grammar rules we saw, descriptive and prescriptive. Panini Maharishi, this the type of grammar system comes under descriptive grammar. Language written for the existing language. The Vyakaranam written for the existing language. It's a descriptive grammar for a natural language, in contrast with the prescriptive grammar for artificial languages, for computer languages, etc. Then, the Sutra work of Panini Maharishi, the grammar which was presented by Panini Maharishi in the form of the Sutram. Sutra means, short, pithy statement. A small statement containing a tightly packed information. A lot of information are packed in. So packed so tightly, compact. So when you unfold it, so many information you will get from that. It's very difficult to remember all the information in the form of a prose. But Sutra form you can easily memorize also. That's the idea. Why we have Sutram? Patanjali Yoga Sutram is there. Brahma Sutram is there. Narada Bhakti Sutram is there. So many Sutra works are there. Jaimini Sutram is there. Right? Why it is in the form of Sutram? Because it is easy to remember. You can remember the entire thing in the form of the Sutra. And when you know the technique of unfolding the Sutra, you have the information with you. Otherwise, You have to write the information in the form of a prose, page after page you have to write. And how do you remember it? You have to memorize it. It's difficult. But Sutra, easy to memorize. That is the beauty of Sanskrit. Either the content, either in Sanskritam you will find either the content will be in the form of sutram or in the form of shloka. Shloka is easy to chant. Dharma kshetre kurukshetre samaveta yujutsavaha. Suppose the same shloka, if I give in a prose form. Kurukshetre dharma kshetre yujutsavaha samavetaha yujutsavaha mamakaha pandavaha. And put Sanjaya in the beginning, A Sanjaya, and Kim Akurvata. If you put in the form of a line, you cannot in a prose form. It's difficult to remember. But if you put in a shloka form, it's available for chanting and easily can memorize also. So that is the idea. And moreover, our tradition is a oral tradition. Nothing was written. Everything transferred through words. From the guru to the shishya by words, right? Therefore, just listening and memorizing, Nothing was written. Written on palm leaf came to existence much later. So, therefore, it will be easy if it is available. If the literature is available in the form of the text, I mean, the whatever it is, the content is available in the form of a text or in the form of shlokas, it will be easy for retaining and retrieval also, both. It is easy to retain the head and easy to retrieve also. That is the idea. So therefore, the sutra, the grammar work, which is a sutra work of Panini Maharishi, it is called Ashtadhyayi. Ashta means 8. Adhyaya meaning chapters. The grammar work of Panini Maharishi, which is in the form of the sutra, and it is called Ashtadhyayi. Ashta meaning 8, Adhyaya meaning chapters. Therefore, Ashtanam Adhyayanam Samaharaha Ashtadhyayi. The collection of 8 chapters is called by the name Ashtadhyayi, the name of the text, grammar text, written by Panini Maharishi. Ashtadhyayi contains all the rules pertaining to Vyakaranam. And the rules are presented in the form of short, brief sentences. Short, also very brief, clear. There is no vagueness. That is, it has got clarity, brevity, clarity, both, right? Short and brief. It can be short, but if you don't understand, what's the point in being short, right? You should present briefly, short. At the same time, the sentences must be very short, not too long. Then it is becomes a tedious task to remember. Short sentences, but brief. So brief, short sentences. They are sutras. So what are sutras? Brief, short sentences. In English, it is called aphorism. Short, pithy statements. Short, brief, pithy statements. It's called sutra. We are going to see. See what is a sutra.
Sorry, short, brief, and you said?
It is in English, it is called pithy. P-I-T-H-Y. Pithy. Okay, you can leave that. Is in English, if you see, in English textbook, they will give the sutra is short, pithy statement. You can make it like this. Short, brief sentences. Like, Brahma Sutra, Athato Brahma Jignasa in Vedanta. The first sutra is a sentence. Sentence without a Kriya Padam. It can supply. That is a different thing. We will supply that. Brahma Jignasa Kartavya, we can supply. Kriya Padam is understood, always understood. No, Bhavati Asti. Even it is not there. When we say Ramaha, Ramaha is Asti, right? Asti or Bhavati. So Kriya Padam will not be there in the sutra, generally. So Athato Brahma Jignasa statement, short statement, at the same time brief, no ambiguity. It's very clear statement. So these are sutras. We are going to see in detail what sutra is. We'll see that. Then before that. This is going to be the sutra now. Before that, let us see. Up to this, we saw in the last class. Now we have to see this greatness of Panini Maharishi's work. The grammatical organization of the language is so precise and thorough that both the students and scholars, they marvel at the perfect construction and orderliness of the language and the way the Panini Maharishi had condensed into it a sutra work. It is a highly scientific language program. In fact, Ashtadhyayi is like a program book, Java program, metaphysical language. It's a program thing. See how he had done that, the programming, without any paper, without any pen, all in the mind and arranged in the 4,000 sutras, 4,000 lines program it is. Is in Java and all, the number of lines will come, no? The number of lines, how many lines? So it is a 4,000 line program, but no paper, no pen. And 4,000 is the shortest possible line. If you wanted, you would have written the same thing for 40,000 lines also, but he has made it in a short, at the same time brief. That's why short is very important. And 4,000, highly compact 4,000 lines program. So Ashtadhyayi is 4,000 line programming of grammar by Panini Maharishi. They have done such a brain, right? It cannot be an ordinary human brain. It must be something which is unimaginable. Ishvara.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a program did by a human being, we can say, but not a really human being. Panini Maharishi, it's a Rishi. That's why Rishi. We don't say simply Panini. It's a Panini Maharishi. So 4,000 lines means 4,000 sutras are there, approximately. It's about 3,996 sutras, I think. The number may differ from books to book. That doesn't matter. Approximately 4,000, we say 4,000. And one thing about Panini Maharishi. In the Gurukulam, he was the most dull student. He was the most dull student in the Gurukulam.
Dull student.
Yeah, he was the most dull student. So we can see little about his history. I think it is not here. Maybe it will come. I am not presented here. Then the wife of his guru told him, because he was dull, therefore he was not approved. He was rejected by the fellow students as well as maybe the teacher also, and therefore he was not considered important. He was given some other menial work, right? Other students, they are intelligent, they were taught, but therefore he felt rejected. Then the wife of his guru told him, you do tapas. You do tapas on Lord Shiva. You meditate on him. Then he took the advice of his wife's guru, the wife of the guru, very seriously. And he went to a nearby mountain and did tapas and meditated on Lord Shiva. Then Lord Shiva appeared. He appeared and he made sound with his damaru, the drum. Lord Nataraja, you would have seen Nataraja picture. I will show you. He has a drum in his hand, right? So he beat the drum 14 times. 14 times he made sound with the drum. And every time it was beaten, a sound came. And that becomes a basic, the basic sutra. It's called Mageshwara Sutrani. That becomes the basic sutra for the formation of this Ashtadhyayi. We are going to see what is that Mageshwara Sutrani. So that 14 different sounds which emanated from the drum of Lord Shiva, that forms the backbone of the entire Ashtadhyayi system of Panini Maharishi. So what is that? What are those 14 sutras? What is its significance? All those things we are going to see. We will see that 14 sutra, Mageshwara Sutrani. It has got many names. We'll see that. That's what we're going to see. So from that onwards, he started writing this grammar work, and it became so famous. We don't know when he wrote. The other grammar systems have got perished, but this is the only grammar system still surviving. You know why? They say the very first sutra, this being a sutra literature, there should not be any prayer in the form of the shloka. There should be prayer, but prayer should, if it is in the form of a shloka, then it loses the status of being a sutra. See, every work, every grantha, every literature in the tradition, it is written with a prayer. If it is without a prayer, then it is not studied, it is not approved, it is rejected. Okay. Every grantha, every text, whether it is Vedanta or whether it is Vyakarana, every text is written with a prayer, begins with a prayer. The author does prayer. Like Tattvabodha, it is that Tattvabodha we have Vasudevendra Yogindram Natva Jnanapradam Gurum. So, like Vivek Chudamani also, Sarva Vedanta Siddhanta Gocharam Tama Gocharam Govindam Paramanandam. So the prayer, either it is offered to Guru or offered to the Ishvara. So that prayer in some form, it should be there. Either it could be Guru Namaskara or Ishvara Namaskara. So that prayer must be there. We have to invoke the Lord. You have to invoke the blessings of the Lord, so that the work is completed, and also it stays for a length of time. The posterior, that people later who come, they are benefited. That's the idea. That's why they do the prayer. Even in Gita also we have prayer. You know what are the prayers, shlokas of the Gita? That Partaya Pratibodhikam, all those are there.
Gita
But
Dhyanam.
they are not part of the Gita. They are not part of the Gita. The 9 Dhyana shloka which are generally chanted before Gita, that Partaya Pratibodhitam, Namastute Vyasa Vishala Buddhe, then Sarvopanishado Gavaha, Mukam Karoti Vachalam, the 9 Dhyana shlokas are there. They are not part of the Gita. It is not in Mahabharata. Then where is the Dhyana shloka for Gita? The very word Dhritarashtra Uvacha, that is the Mangala shloka. That is a prayer. The name itself is a prayer. Dhritarashtra is the name of the Lord. So you begin the Gita by taking the name of the Lord. In fact, why do we start the class with the name, with the prayer? We do prayer to Ganapati and then Saraswati, Guru Namaskara, and then we start. And to the Acharya Namaskara, Vyakarana Acharya, we do Namaskara to Panini Maharishi, Vararuchi, Patanjali. We invoke their blessings because we are going to study what they had given us, right? So therefore, we, with the reverence and invoking their blessings, we study. Similarly, any text begins with a prayer. Dhritarashtra Uvacha, it's a prayer. Dhritarashtra, the name is itself the prayer. Dhritarashtra, maybe the person, maybe the father of Duryodhana, maybe he may be Adharmic, that is different. But name is the Lord's name. Therefore, Dhritarashtra. Similarly, the sutra also, being a sutra work, you cannot afford to have a long, shloka, 2-line shloka like in Gita. We cannot have, not possible. So he had written the prayer, that itself in the form of a sutra. That it serves the purpose of sutra for the grammar as well as prayer, 2 in 1. 2 in 1. That sentence serves as a prayer and also considered as a sutra. So 2 in 1. Vriddhi Radhij. Vriddhi. The first sutram is the Ashtadhyayi begins with the first sutram. Vriddhi Radhij. Vriddhi. Vriddhi is the name of Lord Bhagavan. What is Brahma? Brahma, if you see Dhatu Pata, Brigi Vriddhau. Brahma meaning that which is limitlessly big. That is called Brahma, right? That is Vriddhi. Same, if you see the Dhatupata, the meaning is given Vriddhi, Vriddhau. And that is the first sutra, Vriddhiha. The Vriddhi, the first word of the first sutra itself is the name of the Lord, Brahma. So Brahma, such a beautiful prayer. Prayer comes sutra, 2 in 1. Therefore, it still survives. That Paninian system, grammar system, still survives. Therefore, only we are also reading. It's available, but thank God it is available. It was available in the form of a palm script, and later it was studied, and it is handed over by our forefathers down the line up to us. And down the line, there are teachers, Vyakarana Acharyas are there. So they are all transferring this knowledge, and it is preserved. Now it is available all over. So still surviving. What about other grammar system? They all perished in time, right? So you can imagine how great must be the system. Okay, that is one thing. Then, from a young boy to an elderly person, everyone appreciates the excellent work of Panini Maharishi by learning it. Akumaram Yashaf Paninege. That is a famous sentence. That is, Kumara means beginning from Kumara, the boy. From young boy to all the people of any, people of old age also, elderly person. Everybody appraises Panini grammar system. They learn and they appreciate. Samskrita Vyakaranam Panini Paddhatya Ganitavat Bhavati. It is like the Paddhati, the methods. It's like mathematics. If you are interested in mathematics, if you are good in mathematics, then this system would be interesting. If you have interest in mathematics, this will be interesting because a lot of mathematical approach will be there. Mathematical approach, the calculations, not plus minus division and all. But here we are going to deal with the words, the letters. Okay. So Ganita means mathematics. Ganitavat, like the mathematics. So if you are good at mathematics, the analytical, the ability, then you will be very much interested in learning the grammar system. Since it has got that mathematical that approach, therefore only it is considered to be the computing language. Ataha eva Sanganitra Vaijnanikaha means computer engineers. Sanganakam is computer. Sanganitra Vaijnanikaha means computer engineers or scientists. Paninege Vyakanasya Prashamsam Punah Kurvanti. Again and again they praise the grammar system of Panini Maharishi because it has got such a wonderful computing system. It is easily adaptable to the computer programming languages. That is why they praise. Okay. Now, up to this is all introduction to how this came, etc. Now we are going to see what is Ashtadhyayi. Ashtadhyayi, as we saw, the name of the text of the grammar system, Paninian grammar system. As I told, Ashta meaning 8. You know, Ashtamodhyayaha. We say Ashta, Ashtama. Both are different. Ashta is number. Ashtama is eighth chapter. In English, we have cardinal, ordinal, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Sankhya. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th. We say, right? They are Sankhyeya Shabda. So, 8th chapter when we say Ashtamodhyayaha. But this Grantha has got 8 chapters. Therefore, Ashtadhyayi. Okay, that's the difference. Ashta, Ashtama. Don't say Ashtama Adhyayi. That's a problem. Not the 8th chapter. In the Ashtadhyayi, we have Pratamodhyayaha, Dvitiyodhyayaha, Tritiyodhyayaha, Chaturtodhyayaha, Panchamodhyayaha, Shashtodhyayaha, Saptamodhyayaha. Then Ashtamodhyaya, Ashtama Adhyayaha also is there. Therefore, Ashtadhyayi, consisting of 8 chapters. Okay. So you have to be careful when you say Ashtadhyaya, you should not say. I mean, Ashtamadhyaya, you should not say. Ashtamadhyaya means 8th chapter. So, Ashtadhyayi, a work consisting of 8 chapters. This is a sutra work. Now, from here onwards, we will see what is sutram. What is a sutram? A sutram, it is, you can see here, a sutram is a short, pithy statement. Short, pithy statement containing information in a capsule form. So, as I said, short, brief statement. It's a short statement, but it is very brief. And the word, the sutram, these are all extra information. You just will see what it is in detail later. The sutram, the word is there. How it is derived? It is derived from the dhatu. I think dhatu means, dhatu means verbal roots. Right? Pat dhatu, from that we get patati. Right? Kad dhatu, kadati, all those things we get. There are, in 10 groups are there, 2000 dhatus are there. All the 2000 dhatus are arranged in, are divided in 10 groups. First group, second group, third group, up to 10th group. So here the dhatu is sutra is a dhatu, which is available in the 10th group, Churadigana. The name of the 10th group is Churadigana. Every group has name. First group is called Dvadigana. Second group is called Adadigana. So 10th group is called Churadigana. Either you remember Churadigana or just remember 10th Gana, 10th group. Gana meaning group. Churadi means that 10th Gana beginning with the dhatu, Chur dhatu. Therefore, Chur Adi. Adi means beginning. Churadi, first dhatu of that Gana is Chur. Chur, from Chur only you get Chorayati. Saha Chorayati. Steals Chorayati, Chorayataha, Chorayanti. Right? We know. So, that is Sutra. The meaning is Veshtane, Vimochane cha. The meaning of that Sutra is Veshtane, Vimochane. That is a dhatu. From that dhatu only it is derived. Veshtana, Vimochana. It means to put it in thread form. To cover with thread. That is the meaning. Veshtane, Vimochane. Right? And the Vitpati is Sutrayati iti Sutram. That which connects in the form of the thread. That is called Sutram. What is a Sutram? Sutrayati iti Sutram. And the word Sutram is derived by adding the Pratyaya, Ach Pratyaya. We will see on the later in detail. Okay, Ach is a Pratyaya. Pratyaya meaning, what is Pratyaya? Suffix. There are many Pratyayas are there. Ting Pratyaya, Krit Pratyaya, many Pratyayas are there. Latlaka, Tiptasti, Siptasta, Titahanti, Sitahata, right? Patati, Patataha, Patanti, Patasi, Patataha, all are Pratyayas only. So there is Pratyaya called Ach Pratyaya. By that, adding that Pratyaya to Sutra, Dhatu, you get Sutra, Kartari. That is that which binds, which connects in the form of the thread. It is called Sutra. So that before the meaning of the word Sutram is to tie, to bind or string together, to compose in the form of sutra, that is short rules, to plan, to arrange, to systematize, to relax and bind. All these are different meaning of the word of the dhatu sutra, of the word sutra, which is derived from dhatu sutra.
I think this Sutra Choradigana.
Choradigana, yes.
This Sutra, maybe only Virama is missing there. Sutra,
Huh?
No. Virama is missing.
Virama, what is Virama?
Virama like when you put like a
Danda.
Like a small line.
This one.
No, this is Danda. Danda. Virama.
Oh, okay. I mean, this you are talking about the sign here, bottom.
Yes.
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 But,
that is there. That is here.
You should, but there Sutra Choradigana.
Yeah, that you will see that. There is it letter. If you see the Dhatukata, it will be like that. Okay, later we will see. Not
it
now.
later.
Yeah.
It later.
It later.
Okay. Okay.
Akara is ith letter. In fact, A is there, which is not, it is ith letter, it will go away. You don't see that. That A, it should be like this, in fact. It will be like this. That
Okay.
it's ith letter. Okay. Anyway, don't worry
Understood.
about that now. So here I have written. That's why. It is called, it's what is that? Virama. It's not Virama.
Viram.
It's not Virama.
Not Virama?
No. It's not Virama. It doesn't, I don't know any Sanskrit name for that. Virama means avasana, stop. This is what Virama is. Danda is Virama. Viramaha
Okay.
avasanam, pause, stop. That is not Virama.
Oh,
In English, it is called nether.
neither.
Nether symbol in English. But I don't know what is in Sanskritam. Sanskritam, we don't say anything. It is
Oh,
yeah, sutra. So, in fact, without verbal, it's difficult to pronounce also. Sutra. Sutra is the dhatu, and akara is ith letter, therefore sutra. So by adding the pratyaya, I get sutra. The meaning is given. These are the meanings. Now, sutra means that which conveys briefly. That's what the meaning is. Statement conveying the information briefly. So from the dhatu sutra, we get this word sutram. This is one possibility, one derivation. And there is another dhatu, we can see Shivu dhatu. Shivu, here also it is that U is ith letter. Okay. Shivu is a dhatu. This is a dhatu you will see in the dhatu pata, the original dhatu pata, not in dhatu kosha.
okay.
You may be having dhatu kosha. That is different. That is different means that dhatu kosha you will find everything in English. Atmayapadi, Parasamapadi, said, etc. That is different. Okay, that is all. That is different means that is made from the dhatu pata. Original text is dhatu pata. Dhatu kosha is only for the learners of Sanskritam. Once you learn Sanskritam, after some time, you will refer dhatu pata. You want the English meaning of the dhatu, right? Therefore, dhatu kosha. But what is dhatu pata? Sanskrit meaning itself is there. For example, bu sattayam. And here also, Shivu tantu santane. That is a dhatu meaning, dhatu artha. You will find in the dhatu pata. And gana, everything you will find in dhatu pata. Whether it's Parasmipadi, Atmanipadi, you will see in the dhatu pata. Dhatu pata also written by Panini Maharsi. That what we do is, we put it in the language known to us in English. And we call it dhatu kosha. All, this Gurukulam they use is dhatu kosha. I also have, maybe I will share that later, dhatu kosha.
But this dhatu pata
written by
different,
Panini Maharsi.
Also written by Panini Maharsi?
Yes, we are going to see that 5 granthas were written by Panini Maharsi. They are called by the name Upadesha.
Oh.
Ashtadhyayi, that is a sutra work. Dhatu Pata, written by Panini Maharsi. Unadi Sutrani, Panini Maharsi. Linganushāsanam, that also written by Panini Maharsi. Linganushāsanam, that's the text where you find the linga of the word. Right?
Oh.
The linga, suppose how do you know Rama is Akarantaha, Pullinga? Akaranta, you know, Pullinga, Rama is Trilinga. Right? And Ganapata, another one is Ganapata. Ganapata, I don't think it is chanting, not that Gana. Not Gana chanting is there, not that, nothing to do with the chanting. Okay. So these are 5 texts written by Panini Maharsi. That is, we will see that later. I am going to present that. Dhatu Pata, Ganapata, Sutra Pata, Linganushāsanam, Unadi Sutrani. These 5 texts are called Panchanga, written by Panini Maharsi. They are called Upadesha also. So in the Dhatu Pata, you will see the Dhatu, Sutra, Shivu, etc. Shivu meaning Tantu Santane, to sieve. That's the meaning. The meaning is to sieve, to join. And here I have given some more information, additional information. You take as much as you can. Okay, that is Unadi Pratyaya added to the Dhatu, Siv Dhatu. The same Shiv Dhatu only, it has become Siv Dhatu. Okay, how it has become, we will see that later. Understand? That Shivu is the original Dhatu from which we get the Dhatu, Siv Dhatu. Shivu becomes Siv. And from this Dhatu, by Karma Vyutpatti, etymological derivation through Karma, or Karana Vyutpatti, or instrument, etymological derivation, Vyutpatti is etymological derivation. Karma Vyutpatti is in the making it as a karma, the object, through object, in the form of the object. Etymological derivation, which is in the form of the object or karana, the instrument, which gives the form sutram. You see, you'll understand that which strings, or that by which things are strung. So that by which, when you say it is karana, that by which things are strung, they're all strung, they're all connected. That is called Karana Vyutpatti. So Karana Vyutpatti, etymological derivation through Karana, etymological derivation through Karma. We can derive the word Sutram from the Dhatu Siv. Now the meaning is Suchanat iti Sutram, Suchayati iti Sutram. All these are possible. So from Shiv Dhatu also we can derive the word Sutram. Tantu Santane, meaning to join. Then that meaning to join, to write, etc. And therefore finally we have Suchanat iti Sutram, Suchayati iti Sutram. Suchanat iti Sutram means the Sutram which notifies, which presents, which manifests, which unfolds a lot of information. Suchanat, by a short statement. Sutram is a short statement which unfolds a lot of information. Therefore, Suchanat. Suchanat, which notifies, therefore it is called Sutram. Suchayati iti Sutram. See, all these are the etymological derivation of the word Sutram. How the word Sutram comes. Okay, therefore, Sutra means short, brief sentences. In whichever way you derive, the meaning is going to be the same. Either you use the Churadigana, 10th Gana Dhatu, Sutra, by which you derive, you get Sutram. In Kartari Vyutpatti, or Karana Vyutpatti, Karma Vyutpatti from the 4th Gana Dhatu. Divadi is 4th Gana Dhatu. Divadi is 4th Gana Dhatu. Shivu. And Shiva is that Dhatu. Divadi is 4th Gana and Shiva is in the 4th Gana. 4th Gana Dhatu. From that also you can derive the word Sutra. So whichever way you derive Sutram, the word is up, you can get it. Okay, therefore Sutram, Suchanat iti Sutram, Suchayati iti Sutram, that which notifies or that which conveys the information, the tightly packed information, that which contains information in a capsule form, that is called Sutram. And they're all connected. They're all connected. As the thread connects the beads. We know that we say Sutram, Mangali Sutram, and all we say. And the beads are connected. The flowers are there in the garland. All the flowers are connected by the thread. So Sutram has got the meaning of thread also. Sutre Manigana Iva in Gita, Bhagavan Krishna says. Sutre Manigana Iva, like the Sutram which connects the beads, which connects the garlands. Bhagavan Krishna says, I am that Sutram, connecting the entire thing. So that meaning, all these meanings are possible for the word Sutram. But our context, the meaning here we have to take Sutra means short, brief sentence. Suchayati iti Sutram. Suchanat iti Sutram. That is the etymological derivation of the word Sutram. Fine. So that by which things are strung, or that which conveys briefly. So this meaning is finally Among these two, we can take this meaning for our context, sutram. Because here we are not talking about the thread connecting the things. Here, what we are talking about is that which conveys briefly, conveys information briefly. Therefore, sutram. It is apt to take the 10th gana dhatu, sutrayati iti sutram. Sutrayati iti sutram, that which conveys is called sutram. What it conveys? It conveys information. How does it convey? Briefly. Sutrayati iti sutram. That is the meaning we have to take. See, in Sanskritam, a word, a dhatu has got many meaning, and the word also has got many meaning. And if you go to the etymological root of the word, the word, depending on the context, it can take different meaning. As I told the last class, Saindavam Anaya means, Saindavam Anaya, if you say sitting on the dining table, it means you're asking for salt. Saindavam Anaya, if you ask in the battle, that time not salt, you're asking for the horse. The soldier has lost the horse, he's asking for the horse. The Raja, the king has lost his horse, therefore he's ordering the soldier, bring the horse, don't bring the salt. But the Saindava, the word is there. The word is derivable from dhatus, which may be different ganas, different meanings are there. But Saindava, the word is derivable, etymologically derivable. Similarly, sutram, the word is etymologically derivable from these different dhatus. One is the dhatu which is in the sutra, the dhatu which is sutra, which is in Churadigana, and from the dhatu which is in the Shivu. The dhatu which is in Jivadigana, the Shivu dhatu. Shivu means Shiv is the dhatu. So whichever may be the dhatu, you get the word sutram. But for our context, since we are going to study Ashtadhyayi, which is a sutra work, therefore we have to take this sutrayati, that which conveys information briefly. That is a dhatu we have to take. Sutra dhatu from Churadigana, sutrayati iti sutram. Okay. I think this much enough. No, you will be learning slowly all this, how it is derived, what is the etymological derivation, karana vitpatti, karmani vitpatti, all those things over the period of time. When you study further, you will learn. This is only to create some eagerness. Like, Rama, you said your name Rama. Why it is called Rama? From which dhatu? Etymological derivation. That is, ramante, yoginaha, yasmin ramante. It is adhikarana vitpatti. Yogis revel in whom? That person is called Rama. Who is Rama? Etymological derivation from the root ram dhatu. Ram dhatu, it is derived, Atmanipadi. Yoginaha, bhaktaha, yasmin ramante, saha, ramaha. Yogis and the devotees revel in whom? What case is that? Saptami Vibhakti, right? They revel in Rama. So it's called Adhikarana Vyutpatti. Etymological derivation, Vyutpatti. Adhikarana. It is in Adhikarana sense, in locative sense. In Karana Vyutpatti, if you say, it is as instrumental sense, in instrumental sense. So here, instrumental sense, we derive that by which things are strung. This is Karana Vyutpatti, instrumental. Okay. Just to give you an idea, what is Adhikarana Vyutpatti, Karma Vyutpatti, Karana Vyutpatti.
Yes.
More on that we will learn later. Now, Sutram, Now, the next thing is, there are certain characteristics which a Sutram must have. Then only it is called a Sutram. Certain characteristics. Characteristics are called in Sanskritam Lakshanani. In Bhagavachanam, Lakshanani. Napumsakalinga. Lakshanam, Lakshane, Lakshanani. So let us see now. A sutra is a way of presenting information in brief. Yes, we saw that. And the following traditional shloka, the verse, characterizes what a sutra is. A sutra must have the following characteristics. Then only it is called a sutra. The 6 characteristics are there. Shad Lakshanani. That must be there. What are the Shad Lakshanani? That is given in the form of the sutra. That is given in the form of the shloka. That is why I said shloka is very easy to memorize. Otherwise, the 6 lakshanani, for you difficult to remember. If it is given the form of shloka, you can easily memorize this. This we will be chanting every class. Okay. Last class we started, I think. We will chant this every class. I am going to interpret this shloka, explain the shloka in detail now. Now let us chant this. Alpaksharam asandigdham.
Alpaksharam
Sandikam
Saravat Vishwato Mukham.
Saravat Vishwato
Vishwato
Mukham
Mukham
Astobham Anavadyam Cha.
Astobham
Astobham
Anavadyam Cha
Anavadyam Cha
Sutram Sutravido Viduhu.
Sutram Sutravido Viduhu.
We will see the meaning of the shloka. The shloka presents as 6 characteristics of a sutra. A sutra must have the following 6 characteristics. What are they? Please see. Alpaksharam. The first one is Alpaksharam. Alpa means little. Akshara means you know. What is Akshara? Letters. Akshara means letters. Shravanendriya Gragyam Aksharam. Aksharam, Akshare, Aksharani. Napumsakalinga. Words, letters. Sentences are in the form of words. Sentences consist of words, and the words consist of letters. Letters alone make the word. Words alone make the sentence, right? So, sutra, meaning a sentence, must have minimum number of words. And the words also must have minimum number of letters. Everything must be minimum. Talk less, that is what it is. Reduce the talk. So minimum number of words and the letters also must be minimum in the word. So therefore, that is alpaksharam, brevity, brief and brevity. See, because it is short, minimum, not at the cost of brevity. The clarity must be there, right? So it should be brief. At the same time, clarity must be there. Alpakshara, very important characteristics of a sutra. Brief and brevity at all levels. Say number of letters or number of words or even number of sutras also. That's why I said the whole language was presented in 4,000 sutras. The same, the grammar system, the language, the grammar system of the language could have been presented in 40,000 sutras also. That is not sutra. 40,000 were and 4,000 were. And 4,000 is the shortest possible, the number by which you can present the grammar of the language. You cannot further condense it, not possible. So that is the alpakshara. Without compromising on the brevity, just in 4,000 sutras, he has presented the grammar of the language. So therefore, in terms of number of sutras, in terms of number of words in the sutra, and in terms of number of letters in the word, should be minimum at all levels. That is alpaksharam, the first, the quality. Okay. Then further I will explain. It is not here. I will explain further this. This alpaksharam. The word alpaksharam, little more I will say. Alpaksharam is a samasa, it's a compound word. Alpam cha adaha aksharam. A sutram must have minimum number of letters. It must be a minimum number of letters, minimum number of words, minimum number of sutras, and it must be brief. So therefore, the number of sutras also must be minimum. That is what alpa is. Alpa at all levels. And therefore, the information is tightly packed. Right? Therefore, when a sutra can be encapsulated in this manner, when you open the sutra, you will find a lot of information. You can write a book for each sutra. That is what the commentators do. That is what the commentators for sutra, they write commentary. And the commentary to the commentary is available. And the commentary to the commentary is available. The tradition like that, we have huge literature. For Brahma Sutra, it is like that. Brahma Sutra for Chatur Sutra, only for 4 sutras, there are books after books after books after books after books are there. From 4 sutras is nothing, only 4, just not even one A4 page half sheet. For that, Shankaracharya had a commentary. For that, sub-commentary. For that, further commentary. We have a pillow-sized book is there for Chatusutri, commentary. So it means it contains so much information, right? That's what sutra is. And you cannot call a long paragraph or description to be a sutra. That is not a sutra. Now you say, I'm going to start the Sanskritam class now, today. That is not a sutra. Ata Taksha, suppose I'm just saying, in the Patanjali Yoga Sutra, Ata Yoganushasanam, that is sutra. That is, we are going to discuss what yoga is. Ata Shabdanushasanam, that is a sutra. Similarly, Atato Brahma Jignasa. Now we are going to inquire into Brahma Sutra. So that should not be in the form of a long sentence, a long paragraph. So that is not considered to be a Sutra Lakshanam. It must be brief, it must be concise so that it is easy for you to memorize. That is the first quality, Alpaksharam. Second thing is Asandigdham, very important. Because it is Alpaksharam, because it is brief, short and brief, because it is short, no compromise on its brevity. No compromise on it, on the meaning, what the sutra intends to convey. Therefore, it should be doubtless, free from ambiguity. Sutra must be free from ambiguity. If it is ambiguous, then what will happen? The same sutra will be subject to different interpretations, right? You will misinterpret. Therefore, if it is unambiguous, then it is not subject to different interpretations. It is clear and therefore free from vagueness. Therefore, it cannot produce wrong knowledge. It has to produce right knowledge. That's why asandigdham. Na sandigdham asandigdham should be doubt free, free from doubts. Only when it is free from doubts, knowledge can be produced, right knowledge. Right? Therefore, only even in Shastram, what we do? Shravanam, and after that, we do Mananam. Why Mananam? Doubt-free knowledge. Because knowledge with doubts is not a knowledge. Knowledge with doubts is as good as Ajnanam only. So therefore, Asandigdham, it's important. Very important quality.
So it should not be ambiguous.
It should not be ambiguous. It should be free from ambiguity. Unambiguousness. That's called Asandigdham.
Because this sentence, like freedom for ambiguity.
No, freedom from. Okay, so typo. Freedom for, not freedom from ambiguity. I will correct it later. Yeah, yes. Freedom from ambiguity. Yes, you're right. Then Saravat, the third Lakshanam. Tritiya Lakshanam is Saravat. Saravat means it must deal only with the essence of the subject matter. Only with the essential, not unnecessary thing. You are going to a temple means your focus will only be in the temple, not on the banners, on the sides of the road. You should not look at what movies have come to which theater. That is not our focus. Our focus is only to go to the temple and see the deity, right? That is why this dealing with only with essentials. Non-essentials, unnecessary things should be cut, should not be there. So Saravat means Saram Asya Asti iti Saravat, that which has Sara, essence, deals with the essence, deals with the essentials. That's called Saravat. And next quality is, next character is Chaturtha Lakshanam, Vishwato Mukam. Vishwato Mukam means a sutra is multifaceted. It is meaningful in different contexts. Should be able to use in different contexts and different topics and convey the meaning what is intended by the sutra. That is called Vishwato Mukam. Like this is the example I generally give. You have mobile phone, right? What is the purpose of mobile phone? What is the mobile? What's the purpose? You may say it is for calling or talking. Does it serve only that purpose? No. It serves as a timepiece also. You can set alarm. You can watch time. You can use it as a television to watch the programs, TV programs, or YouTube, anything you can do. And you can also do computing activities. Calculator is there. You can install everything you can do in mobile. Same mobile serves different purposes, right? That is called Vishwatomukha. Serving and its applicability in different contexts. Its applicability in different contexts. Similarly, a sutram is applicable in different contexts. Whatever the meaning is, that sutram is applicable in different contexts. Suppose a sutram is there. It is applicable in Sandhi. It is applicable in Subanta. It is applicable in Tinganta. For different applications, the sutra is applicable. So that's what it is. Multifaceted. So the single sutram has got the utility or must be able to use in different contexts without compromise on the meaning. It means versatile. A sutra must be versatile. That is the idea, sutra. That is why if you have mobile, you don't need computer also, because mobile serves the purpose of computer even, right? Vishwatomukha. That's why mobile is all over. Vishwata. Everyone has got mobile. The whole universe now is contained in the mobile. A small answer is enough, right? So
Yes.
Vishwatomukha. Next one is Astobham. Astobham. That is Nanj is there. Nastobham, Astobham. There should not be any unnecessary letter, unnecessary praise or glorification. And in English, we have no halas, who, etc. Nothing should be there. No glorification. There should not be any praise or something. All those things, unnecessary words. All the glorification or any exclamatory sentences, all these are unnecessary. This should not be there. Like in shloka and all, you will see in the shloka, cha, tata and all will come. Like Isha Keda, Kata Prashna, Mundamandukya Titrihi, Taitarayam Chandogyam, Drugadharanyakam, Tata will come. Tata, what is Tata? And. So it is why Tata, cha can be there. But the Tata is for the meter to complete. Otherwise, you cannot chant in it cannot be Anushtup Chandas, you cannot chant it in a metrical form. So we add some words, cha, tata, like that. Those things are not allowed in Sutram. Those things are not allowed. Sutram must be free from all such words. You need not fill the space with unnecessary letters, unnecessary words. We call that Pada Puranam. No Pada Puranam here. Pada means the quarter. To fill the quarter for the meter, you add some words, which is not required, but you add words in the shloka. But that is not allowed in the sutram.
Okay.
So therefore, there should not be any adjective or interjectival words. All those things are not allowed. Because why it is not allowed? It is because saving a letter of the sutram, they said in the tradition, that will give as much joy for the grammarian as got a son, as though he has got a son. As though he got a son, so much happy he becomes by saving a single letter. Putrotsav manyante vayyakaranaha. Saving a single letter, he feels so much joy as though he has become a father, So much joy he gets. That's why it's all very particular. Putrotsav manyante vayyakaranaha. So stobam means all this, the praise, obstruction, excess letter at the end of the rik to set the music in Samaveda. And Samaveda, the music is there. So all those things are not allowed. Right? Then Anavadyam. Avadya means fault. Anavadya means faultless. It should be fault. What is faultless? Grammatically, the sutram must be free from fault in terms of meaning also. Both in terms of words as well as in terms of meaning. Anavadyam. Anavadyam means impeccable, blemishless. Vadyam means faulty. Navadyam, anavadyam. Opposite. blemishless, free from being faulty. So a sutra must be free from grammatical errors because it is going to teach grammar. How can have grammar error, grammatical error, right? So when Ramaha is there, it cannot say Ramaihi. Problem. So it should be free from grammatical errors and also the meaning. It should be free from the error in terms of what it conveys also. So Swamiji used to give an example. Yesterday night, one elephant entered the right ear and left through the left ear. The sentence is valid. You cannot say grammatically this is wrong, but it has no meaning. Elephant entered the right ear and left through the left ear. The sentence is right, but it has no meaning, right? So such meaningless, the sutrams are not allowed. It should be meaning, and in terms of meaning also, it should be free from faults. In terms of the words, what it uses, that also must be free from blemish. So therefore, impeccability, that is anavadyam, irreproachable. So all these are definitions of this definition. The lakshanani, shad lakshanani, 6 lakshanam. For a sutra to be a sutra, only when the six lakshanams are there, then only is sutra vidaha, the knowers of truth. They consider to be the sutra. They consider the 6 lakshana must be in their sutram. That is called a sutram which has got a 6 characteristics. Iti sutra vidaha viduhu. They know, the knowers of sutras know that to be the sutram which has got these 6 lakshanani, 6 characteristics. So therefore, this is important. This is sutra. This definition is shloka, and the meaning you need to remember all the time. We keep quoting this. Alpaksharam, asandigdam, saravat, vishvatomukam, astobham, anavadyam, cha. Cha is padapurnam here. Cha. This is not allowed in sutram. Okay. Sutram, sutra viduhu. But in the shloka for us to memorize, it is required. Otherwise, astobham, anavadyam. Okay, you chant alpaksharam, asandigdam, saravat, vishvatomukam, astobham, anavadyam. Then gap will be there. You have to supply. Anavadyam, cha. Put add one cha. Sutram, sutra viduhu. It fits into the Anushtup Chandas metrical form can be chanted. That is the idea for cha. That is not allowed in sutram. Okay, this is about the sutram. Next, we will see what is the Maheshwara Sutram. We will enter into Maheshwara Sutram in the next class. And after that into Ashtadhyayi Sutram, Panini Sutram.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Any doubts you have, please ask. Non-stop talking, right? After that, I will ask you. In between, we will have interaction. In fact, even now, you can ask. And once we start, then we'll have doubts. I have to clarify. There will be question and answer. So we will have more interactions now. Now this is only introduction, third class introduction.
Very nice. Very nice.
Any doubts you have? Please ask.
Eager to start the Ashtadhyayi, the Maheshwara Sutra.
Yes.
Yes.
So you stop here.
Okay.
Yeah. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. The next one will be we're going to see what is the sutra, how it is arranged. The structure of Ashtadhyayi. And before that, structure of Ashtadhyayi we'll see. And after that, in fact, we'll see some more things, sutram, that I think after that we can do. Okay. Next class.
Yes, very nice.
Next class we will do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's perfect.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Dhanyawadaha.
Dhanyawad.
Dhanyawad.
See you.